Sports are often seen as a battleground where athletes push their bodies to the limit in the pursuit of victory. But sometimes the most memorable and respected moments in sports have little to do with winning or losing and everything to do with the integrity and sportsmanship shown by athletes on and off the field. These moments of grace, respect, and humanity leave lasting legacies that remind us that the true spirit of sports is rooted in mutual respect for one's competitors. In this piece, we'll explore some of the most beautiful and respectful moments in sports history, each one offering a valuable lesson on the power of respect and competition. One of the most iconic demonstrations of mutual respect came from the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona. The U.S. men's basketball team, known as the Dream Team, featured legendary players like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird, among others. While the team's dominance on the court was undeniable, what truly made them stand out was their sense of respect for their international competitors. During their first ever game, the Dream Team went up against the Croatian team, and despite being heavily favored to win, they acknowledged their opponent's skills and talents, offering handshakes and expressions of respect after the game. This was a powerful demonstration that while victory was the goal, the essence of competition is rooted in honoring those we compete against. We find one of the most enduring rivalries in the history of sports: Roger Federer vs. Rafael Nadal. These two tennis titans have clashed many times on the court, but it's the moments off the court that often reveal their true respect for each other. One of the most beautiful and emotional displays of sportsmanship came after Nadal defeated Federer in the 2009 Australian Open final. Federer, devastated by his loss in a major final, was quick to praise Nadal's performance and congratulate him on his victory. Nadal, in turn, showed deep respect for Federer's achievements and resilience, acknowledging the difficulty of the match. Their mutual admiration continued in their many interactions over the years, reminding us all that the greatest rivalries can coexist with the deepest respect and friendship. In this instance, their ability to congratulate one another after a hard-fought battle exemplified the dignity of sportsmanship. The iconic 1968 Olympic protest by Tommie Smith and John Carlos took place on the medal podium in Mexico City. As they raised their fists, they silently protested racial inequality and injustice, marking a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. Despite backlash, their act of defiance remains a powerful reminder of sports' potential to amplify social change, showing that athletes can use their platform to advocate for human rights regardless of the personal costs. This moment continues to inspire generations of activists and athletes alike. And at number 7, we revisit one of the most memorable moments in boxing. Muhammad Ali's victory over George Foreman in the 1974 Rumble in the Jungle was a classic battle between two of the sport's most dominant figures. But what made Ali's victory even more remarkable was his act of sportsmanship afterward. Despite the intense rivalry and the toll the fight took on both men, Ali helped Foreman to his feet after the bout and showed him kindness and respect. Ali, who was known for his brash personality and ability to taunt opponents, surprised many by extending a hand of humility after the fight. This simple act highlighted a deeper side of Ali's character, one that was built on respect for his fellow athletes regardless of the fierce competition. The gesture was a powerful reminder that in sports, humility and respect for others are just as important as the victory itself. Brings us to another legendary moment from the world of tennis. The 2008 Wimbledon final between Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal is widely regarded as one of the greatest matches in tennis history. The 5-set battle, which lasted over 4 hours, was a testament to both players' physical and mental endurance. In the end, Nadal emerged victorious, securing his first Wimbledon title. However, it was the moments that followed the match that truly stood out. Federer, who had been the reigning champion, was visibly heartbroken by the loss but immediately congratulated Nadal, acknowledging his incredible performance. Nadal, ever humble, expressed his admiration for Federer's resilience and his role in shaping the sport. Their respectful exchange after the match, filled with words of praise and admiration, was a beautiful moment that transcended the rivalry and demonstrated the power of mutual respect between two of tennis' greatest players. In a sport known for its individual nature, this shared moment of humility and grace was a shining example of sportsmanship at its finest. We look to the world of track and field, where two incredible athletes displayed extraordinary sportsmanship during the 2009 World Championships in Berlin. After competing in the 200 meters, American sprinter Allyson Felix and Jamaican sprinter Shelly-Ann Fraser exchanged words of praise and respect despite the intensity of their competition. Felix had earned silver while Fraser took home the gold, but instead of bitterness or jealousy, there was nothing but admiration between the two competitors. Felix, recognizing Fraser's exceptional performance, congratulated her on the victory, and Fraser reciprocated, thanking Felix for pushing her to perform her best. This moment highlighted how mutual respect between athletes can enhance the spirit of competition, turning what could have been a bitter rivalry into an inspiring exchange of kindness and admiration. Their interaction was a reminder that respect in sports can transcend nationality, background, and individual achievements, bringing athletes closer together in the pursuit of excellence. We reflect on one of the most poignant moments in rugby history. In the 2003 Rugby World Cup final between England and Australia, Jonny Wilkinson's last-minute drop goal secured a victory for England, but it was the reaction of the Australian players that stood out. After the final whistle, despite the crushing defeat, Australian players were seen congratulating their English counterparts, acknowledging their opponents' incredible skill and determination. One particular instance of sportsmanship came from Australian captain John Eales, who was seen offering words of encouragement to Wilkinson and the rest of the England team. This act of grace from a team that had just lost the World Cup showed that sportsmanship is about more than just playing the game. It's about recognizing and appreciating the effort and spirit of the opposition. The mutual respect shown in that moment reminded us that in rugby, as in many sports, the true strength of a team is measured not just by victory but by how they respect the competition. It takes us to the 1936 Berlin Olympics, where Jesse Owens, an African-American track and field athlete, won 4 gold medals in the face of Nazi propaganda. Owens' triumphs on the track shattered Adolf Hitler's racist ideology, but it was the sportsmanship of his fellow competitors that truly stood out. After Owens won the long jump, German athlete Luz Long, who had finished second, congratulated him with a handshake and words of encouragement. Despite the tense political atmosphere of the time, Long showed respect for Owens' athleticism and sportsmanship, offering a moment of human connection that transcended national and racial divides. This simple act of kindness and respect was a powerful reminder that sports have the ability to break down barriers and build bridges between people, even in the most challenging of circumstances. We remember the 2011 MLB All-Star Game, where a tribute to the late Lou Gehrig showcased the enduring respect for one of baseball's most revered figures. Gehrig's legacy was cemented long before his death from ALS, but his farewell speech at Yankee Stadium, in which he called himself the luckiest man on the face of the earth, was an unforgettable moment of humility and grace. Gehrig's words, despite his terminal diagnosis, resonated with every player in attendance, and the respect shown by his fellow athletes was a testament to the impact he had on the sport. His tribute reminded us all that true greatness lies not just in a player's ability on the field, but in their character and the respect they inspire from others. The most heartwarming and inspiring moment of all, the 1999 Women's World Cup final. After an intense penalty shootout, the U.S. women's national team emerged victorious over China, winning their second World Cup title. However, it was the moment immediately following the match that captured the true spirit of sportsmanship. Both teams, exhausted and emotional, embraced each other after the final whistle, acknowledging each other's effort and determination. This moment of respect, where athletes who had just fought so hard for victory shared in each other's struggles and triumphs, showcased the deep bond that can exist between competitors. These unforgettable sports moments show that it's not just about winning, but about respect and sportsmanship. From handshakes after fierce competition to tributes honoring fallen athletes, these acts elevate the spirit of the game. Let's carry this respect into our daily lives and remember that sports should always honor the individuals who share the experience. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring sports stories.